hard work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ayy, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in.
Hey Drift family, how's it going today? Hope you're having a good one. So yeah, we're going to be checking out the new CarX 2 demo that's now available to play on Steam. I do apologize for this video being a little bit delayed. I've been having fun playing the game. So let's start with the good stuff. Honestly, I feel like this game has a lot of potential. That's just my honest opinion about it. This game has a lot of potential and I cannot wait to see what the devs do with it. Now there are some up and downsides. There is a couple things that are a bit inconsistent across the community, so we'll start with this. One of those things being graphics. Now I have seen some people with some monster builds that have been struggling to run this game, and I seem to run it perfectly fine outside of a few built up areas on maps like Cami Road. So I really can't say too much out of the way in terms of the optimization of this game. I personally feel like it's optimized pretty decently, not the best, but definitely pretty decent. And I've seen a few people say that they're struggling to get over 60 frames. So honestly, I don't know what to say there outside of maybe a little bit more optimization probably needs to be done. But I know for me, I had a good time playing the demo so far, and as of recording this video, online is officially available for you to go play. You can go get into rooms with up to 7 of your friends, 8 including you, and actually go slide and have some fun. So if you are checking out this video on the 16th or later and the demo is still available, definitely go hop to a lobby and slide with your friends and check it out. Now, one of the big issues I know I saw was the issue of the new handling line and the way they implemented it. Now, the new handling line, or physics as I sometimes call it, was a bit interesting. It was very much a deviation away from original CarX in terms of you were supposed to have a lot more control, but at the same time didn't have control over your car. It's kind of strange to explain, in my honest opinion, or at least strange for me to explain, but the car was very prone to spinning and you just didn't have the assist like how you had in original cars. And the community brought that up to the devs in the demo feedback chat and pretty much asked them, hey, is there any way you can bring back the original physics? And as of the 15th, they brought back, in a sense, an assist which makes the cars handle and feel like the original CarX. No, I think that's an upside. Personally, as much as I see the community sometimes be at a divide on whether, you know, the new physics or the original physics about it, I feel like the devs have a great opportunity to cater to as many players as they can, which in my eyes at the end of the day is better for the longevity of the game. If you can cater to as many players as possible, that just means a lot more people's gonna want to play the game, and I think that's a good start. Now, I'm not gonna bash anybody whether you like to play with the assisted physics or the assisted handling line or the original handling line that the game was built to have. Enjoy the game. It's a game at the end of the day, and we all love CarX because it's CarX, a game that we can all hop on, play with our friends, go catch doors, and just have a good time. How me and the boys were having a great time yesterday, and we didn't even have online. All we were doing was doing the practice rooms, doing the comp lines, trying to see who's the first person to get to 100, and we had a blast for a good hour. At the end of the day, I feel gaming is what you make it out to be. If you take the game too seriously and want to take the game too seriously, the game's gonna get boring, it's gonna get repetitive. Now, if you got a good group of friends, a good group of guys or girls that you can chill with and just have a good laugh, no matter how bad I feel a game can be sometimes, the game's always gonna be fun. That's just my way of looking at it, and I hope you guys look at it that way as well. Now, back to the game. I personally love the progression of them. I love the damage of the cars. I ain't gonna lie though, I feel like cars at times are made out of paper. In terms of sometimes I can tap a wall and it pushes back in the rear corner of my car, and it's like I didn't hit the wall that hard. So I do hope they strengthen cars just a little bit, not too much, maybe just a little bit. But for all the bad, or all the things that I personally feel could be changed, it's a lot of good to the game. I love tire degradation. I do love the ability to choose different types of tires, that the tires have, of course, heat to them and stuff like that. And I feel like the devs are heading in a good direction with this game. And of course, it's only the demo. Some things are subject to change, and some things most likely will be fixed when the official game drops. So let's just hope that when it drops, everything is good to go from launch. But even if it's not, let's not bash the devs. Let's actually be happy that, one, they listen to the community. When the community asks, hey, could you put in the original handling line? Like, a lot of people really can't drift on this new game. The devs listened and they did that. So the devs are actually listening to us. So let's be happy about that. They're actually trying to work with us to make the game better, which I feel is a great thing. Because they could definitely be the type of devs that don't listen to the community, put in what they want, and then at the end of the day, it's just not fun to play. But yeah, honestly, if you haven't, I would highly recommend going and checking out the demo. I know I had to do a bit of persuading with my friend group, with the guys, to get them to try the game. A lot of them were not really interested in trying the new game after the stuff they went through in the original, but after yesterday with that new handling line assist being put in, the guys had a blast. I don't think any of them got off. I think one of my bros that hasn't played like original CarX like that in months legit hopped off one of our other games that we've been playing and having fun on recently just to get back on CarX, even though it has no online. So I think that's a good thing to see. I can see, even with my friend, it's got players returning to the game just because of the interest of trying it out. So I feel like that's a good thing, and I hope the devs continue to head in that direction. And honestly, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the demo? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? What do you guys feel should be changed? And please do be respectful to each other in the comment section. At the end of the day, we all entitled to our opinion, and some people's opinion might be different from ours. So definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Alright, but swapping over now, honestly, another thing that I do like is the tuning of this game, the tuning aspect. Now, I'm not going to go through everything. That will have to be for another video, actually going through breaking down tuning. But tuning is honestly a lot more realistic in my opinion, and it's going to be a lot funner. It took me a minute to figure out a lot of things, I won't lie, but after figuring a few things out, I do love it. One of my favorite things that I do like about this game is the ability to earn multiple cars as well as multiple engines, as you're seeing here, and actually being able to change out different components in the engine and stuff like that. I do find that really cool in my honest opinion, and it's definitely a divergence away from original CarX, which had drift, ultimate mode, stuff like that. Now you could just go pick an engine that you like, whether it be the RB. I do know my personal sound and favorite right now is the RB, and maybe my personal favorite to drive is the RB. But I do also have a couple of TJs, and of course I have my V8 Mustang. You guys know I had to get the Mustang as of getting on this game. But yeah, I do like the direction that they took with the engine and the ability to swap out different level components and just build, unique engines and stuff like that. And I plan on doing some tuning videos when this game drops with different engine builds, like completely different engine builds, maybe swapping different engines into different cars and just kind of having fun with it. Gearboxes, I love the ability to not only have different clutches with your gearbox, but also have the different gearboxes themselves. I do think that's a cool thing, and honestly, I hope we get more in the game. I hope we get a lot. For this being a demo, I'm hoping they haven't just showed all the cards and we have a lot more stuff to choose from. But even if they don't, I'm sure we'll have maybe a few more engines. But for the start of things, I definitely think it's good. Oh, and engine damage. That's something I don't think I touched on in the earlier part of this video. As well as car damage, you have engine damage. So the more you use the car and stuff like that, you develop wear and tear on the engine over time, and parts and components will have to replace. That is like a massive seller for me for right now. I absolutely love that, as well as of course the new tuning stuff. So yeah, honestly, if you guys haven't, definitely think about trying the demo before it ends. Of course, I have a couple battle scars on my car because I have been drifting it recently. But yeah, definitely check out the game if you guys haven't. It is a great demo so far in my honest opinion. A couple of things that need to be worked on, but hey, it's a demo at the end of the day, and we'll hopefully get more in the future. But yeah guys, that's actually gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like and comment, let me know what your opinions about the demo so far, and honestly I cannot wait to see what the devs do with the full release of the game. So I will catch you all on the track, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, you guys had to see a couple clips of me sliding. The first one in that Mustang that was actually with the original handling line, and the one in the S chassis here is with the new assisted handling line. So you can actually see that both are drivable. But yeah guys, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later.